What's up, everybody? It's Missy Barrett, and today we're going to be painting some robin's eggs. So this was inspired by my friends up in this tree who are singing like crazy. So the American robin is a large songbird with a round body, long legs, and a long tail. It has gray-black wings on the back, a white belly, and an orange breast. Females are paler than the males, and juveniles have black spots, and they eat insects and earthworms along with fruits while in season. American robins breed mostly in the continent of North America, thus the name American robins. I kept looking for the robins in this tree because I'm almost sure this is their song call. It could be a mockingbird, but I think it's the robin because that's who I see a lot. See, they just like to sit right on the fence and look at their mate like, hey, what's going on? It's just like people, but look how pretty. Now he flittered up to the tree. I'm guessing this is the male because they say that the breast is a little bit stronger orange than the females, but yeah, he's looking pretty proud. And then I saw this nest, not a robin's egg nest, but these are from my swallows that visit every year. I can't wait. So let's get started. I'm going to start by, I did a drawing, and then I will be able to see through this. So this is just a layer of a little sprayed water, and then I added a little green with some red and white, and just wanted to make the background nice and, unfocused, like as if you were at the top of the tree looking down into the nest, and then you see the ground down below. So this is kind of like the ground down below. So this is all kinds of bird's eye view, right? Now time to mix up my hay colors. So I added a little bit of yellow, some white, a little brown, and then at the end I added some green so it doesn't look too yellow, and then added a little black to my brush and just went around kind of making a nice soft nest. But it's going to have those nice little scratchy thingies or the hay and the different grasses that the robin puts into their nest. Now it's time to make some green for my leaves. I wanted it to have a little bit of yellow and some darkness, so I added a tiny bit of black too and made this beautiful green leaf color. All right, so here's some leaves. Once I have my leaf shape on with the green, I add some shadows. So this is just a darker green, and it's just going to go on one side of my leaf and make that nice little shadow. Ooh. And where there's a shadow, there's also light. So I'm adding some yellow green to this, which is just yellow and green mixed up, and making those nice, beautiful light parts where the sun shines. Before I said, we're doing some scratchy little, grass-like shapes. So I got 3 really thin brushes. And one I put white paint, on the other black paint, and the other that beigey, hay color. And look how beautiful this looks. I love it. I used just the black and the white, when I needed more light, and in some places I needed more dark, so I used more black. So it's up to, I'm using a photograph to see where the shadows are. And yes, now we're doing the eggs, and this is so exciting because you've got all these nice neutral colors and then this blue. just wow. It's a beautiful shade of blue. I just got some blue, added some white to it, and a tiny pinch of green. And we have our beautiful robin's egg blue. It's gorgeous. Now, of course, you want to wait till everything else dries before you add this blue because it might mess it up. So just a little note. My canvas so that I can get a better angle and make my eggs almost perfectly the same size because, yeah, it gets tricky if you just do it from one direction. So move your canvas around. Right now for the magic, which is light and shadow, we're going to put this shadow first. It's a darker blue than that beautiful robin's egg blue. And moving it on, we're going to also blend it in with a dry brush in just a second. But first, let's put on these beautiful shadows. Also, I found out that robin eggs exhibit a unique blue hue due to a pigment called biliverdin, which you also find in blue butterfly wings and bluish fish. Huh? Right now it's dry brush time, and we're just going to kind of blend in, not totally because you still want to see the dark and the light, so you're just kind of taking away that line that separates them and making it all one egg. A little bit more and did a little bit more brush stroke with a dry brush, and now it's time to add the light. So this is just a dot of white, and then I got a dry brush and just kind of also blended it in without moving my brush too much. It's just kind of like dot 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 like that. Oh, now it's time to put the shadow that's kind of under the eggs, and this is what made so much magic happen. This is so beautiful. A little bit more air, dry brush, and look how beautiful this is. I hope you have fun making your robin's egg nest, and I will talk to you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that you are amazing. Bye bye.